Pulling up to the Mason House Inn, it was pretty remarkable. It was amazing how they were able to salvage the place after all the floods that happened in the early 1900s. The water seemed to come in pretty high, so the business continuing on and still being here to this day for us to investigate was pretty remarkable. Hi, how you doing? I'm Mike McDonald, Kindred Moon Paranormal.
Thank you.
Chris Sibbles, Kindred Moon Paranormal.
Hi.
How are you? Chuck Hansen. How you doing, Chuck?
Nice to meet you,
Joy.
We're Chuck and Joy Hansen, and welcome to the Mason House.
Great, great. It's a beautiful place outside.
Yes, it is.
We heard you got some paranormal activity going on, though.
Yes, that's what we've heard. Yeah.
Can you give us a tour and kind of tell us what's going on?
Sure.
All right. Well, we'll follow you.
We'll go to the second floor.
All right.
Okay, just go ahead and lead. Hi, I'm Chuck Hansen. This is my wife Joy, and we're the owners of the Mason House Inn. The Mason House Inn was built in 1846, the same year Iowa became a state, when it was actually completed before statehood. And it was built as a steamboat hotel for the steamboat travelers coming up from Keokuk. And it was one-day travel by steamboat to here. And it was built by Mormon craftsmen coming out of Nauvoo in 1846, and they built the inn here. And it was originally built for Billy Robinson, and he called it the Ashland House. And he owned the inn for 10 years, and then sold it to Lewis and Nancy Mason, who came out of western New York area, and they purchased it in 1857 and kept it in their family until 1956, 99 years. And so most of the furnishings in the inn are original to the Mason family and when they operated it.
Wow. Beautiful room. Very beautiful.
Okay, this was originally Mr. and Mrs. Mason's bedroom set. Their bedroom. That's the bedroom set. And in this room, people sleeping in here have heard noise in the parlor underneath.
Okay.
And they'll go to look and there's nothing in there. It's dark, but up here they can hear noise going on down there. Party, women talking, music playing.
All right. So what else do you guys got going on?
Well, this doctor equipment over here belonged to a doctor and his wife. They boarded here when it was a boarding house in 1920 something, and then he died here of diphtheria, and that's his stuff.
Okay.
And one night, one of the things on the hook flew off and landed on the bed.
Now the Mason family didn't call it the Ashland House, they renamed it the Phoenix Hotel. And they kept it that name pretty much its entire history until the mid-1900s. The townspeople called it the Mason House because it had been in the Mason family for so long. So finally the Mason family relented and started calling it the Mason House Inn. And with that, if you had an invitation to a party here, it would say, come to the Mason House, formerly known as the Phoenix Hotel, aka Ashland House. So they never really let go of the original names, but kept them going.
And in this room, people experience knocking on the walls in Morse code. Sometimes these things go around in circles and the fan's not on. There's nothing on, just going around.
The windows will be closed.
The bed, people say the bed has been shaken. They've seen an old man in here walking around, children playing in here. They've heard somebody walking around upstairs, but that's just storage. There's nobody up there.
Okay.
During the Civil War, this was an Underground Railroad station. Lewis and Nancy Mason were active on the Underground Railroad and helping slaves move from Missouri up to Iowa, up through Iowa and on their way to Canada. And it was also a Civil War hospital. We would refer to it probably as a MASH or field hospital today. And they would, with the border skirmishes between Missouri and Iowans, there were a lot of Confederate and Union soldiers sent here to squelch those skirmishes. And a lot of them got wounded and were brought here with their wounds to be treated and wait for transportation down to Keokuk, which had a federal hospital there.
Okay, this is the Wild Rose room. And this is another bed that we see an imprint on sometimes. The bed will be messed up. That people have experienced the cat sitting on the bed. They've seen a woman walking around in here. Sometimes I've seen an old man sitting in this chair.
Okay.
And yeah, there was a lady sleeping there and one here, and this one heard like a knitting, a clicking, rocking, creaking sound, and she looked, and there was an old lady sitting here knitting, and she thought it was her because she couldn't see around the corner, you know. And in the morning she said, how can you knit like in the dark like that? And she said, I don't know how to knit.
And then during the early 1900s, it went back to an inn, again, full-time inn. And then with travel down the river being less and less as time went on, the Mason family turned it into more of a boarding house for the local town doctors and teachers. And they basically made this their home for periods of time. And as I say, the last Mason who owned it was Mary Mason Clark, Fanny Mason Kurtz. And she owned it until her death in 1951, and it was finally sold out of the Mason family at that point in 1956.
Okay, this is the Ashland room, and people in this bed have reported the cat and the bed shaking, and that rocking chair over there rocking by itself. And the lady who saw the rocking chair rocking, she sat up in bed and grabbed her camera and took a picture, and there was an orb on the chair.
On the chair, okay. Mike, Carrie, and Susie at the Mason Inn. We're going to room 8, where our motion detector just went off and nobody's in there. Is there anybody in this room that would like to communicate with us? Can you tell us your name? Alright, base temperature is 66 degrees. Go ahead and do an EMF sweep.
This isn't even that one.
You said that one isn't even on, Carrie?
No, it's not even going to 1.
Oh, okay. If there's anybody in this room, we would like to communicate with you. Can you give us a sign of your presence by making a noise or moving something for us? Did you hear something?
Yeah, I thought I heard no. Did you hear that?
I heard something. I'm not quite sure what that was.
I thought I heard that. That's freaked me out. Sorry.
Can you make that noise again?
Okay, Mike.
What?
I think I just saw something moving over in that corner.
Yeah, that's where I hear the noise coming from.
Hey, can you do that again?
Can you do me a favor and tap on the wall like this 3 times for me? Can you tap on the wall?
Are you in that closet over there? You can come out and speak with us. Would you like to tell us your name? It's very cold right here.
Is it?
Are you?
I'm right by my leg.
Here. Check that out.
Right here.
Well, it's 2 degrees lower. Can you
Right here.
Can you drop the temperature in front of this device, this thing I'm holding in my left hand? Can you drop the temperature right there in front of it? We're at 64 degrees right now. Can you drop the temperature? Can you sit in the rocking chair for us? sit down with us? Rock it for us a little bit?
By the way, that was me whispering. Sorry.
What was your life like?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Can you make that noise again for us?
Can you knock again right here for me?
During our investigation, we weren't really getting a lot of EMF readings, but we were hearing noises throughout the whole house coming from all kinds of corners. This one is known to move as well.
What was that?
The door.
Can you make that noise again? Can you do that with the door again?
She was well past it. It was the doorknob.
Was it the door?
It was the doorknob. I'm gonna take a picture, if you don't mind.
Have we disturbed you?
Thank you.
We're just here to communicate with you. That's all we want to do. We're just here to talk or listen. And we would really appreciate it if you could just try to communicate, build up some energy, give us some kind of sign that you're here. We'd really appreciate it.
Is there a reason you were in here just a minute ago?
Something just flew by the camera. It was like very, very little. But it was like what we were seeing downstairs.
Do you like the people who live here in this house with you? Somebody's breathing heavy. Who was that? That's me.
We're sorry for intruding in your room if we have. Can you make that noise again? Please?
Who's that?
It's right here.
Maybe a spring in the bed. Were you guys moving in the bed?
I can't move.
Would you like to come sit beside us?
What was that? Did you hear that?
It was very soft.
Can you make that noise again?
Oh. My camera just did something.
Were you on a steamboat?
Were you with the railroad train company? Did you work for them? Did you die here? Did you get something?
spike to 4, but back down.
Is there electronics over there?
There's a lamp here.
Yeah, but this lamp isn't testing this off or setting this off. Not at all.
It's not syndicating off either.
It's right by that.
Yeah, see what you
Where?
try to find. Susie. Are you a male? Are you a female?
You smell something kind of wangy in here.
Kind of what?
Wangy. Like medicinal, like almost formaldehyde. Just kind of rank.
No, I don't. But my nose is full of stuff.
Anyone else want to take a grip at that? I just felt a breeze on my left
So did
arm.
I.
Have you felt it?
Yes, right through here.
Mm-hmm.
And it went.
Yeah. Passed
Came
right over.
right here. Is
Are
that-
you a doctor? Or are you a patient?
Oh, I just felt it again. Right over my arm.
Right there?
Yeah, on the same arm. Right here. It just was for a minute. I don't even know if it's still there. Nothing, but it was just a breeze. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
What was that?
I don't know.
Can you do that noise again for us, please? Towards the end of the investigation, at the end of the night, we were investigating the room, and all of a sudden we heard all kinds of noises coming from the hallway, so we went out there to check out what was going on.
That was me, sorry.
I heard something. Yeah, I did
Me
too.
too.
Where'd you come from?
Over in the hall.
Yeah. I heard like a footstep.
Hello? We're in here.
I left my recorder.
What's up?
I left my recorder in the other room. How are you?
Can you make that noise again? You know, pretty much, this is one thing that I can say about this place is that we're not getting a lot of readings on the EMFs, you know what I mean? So we're not getting a lot of false readings. So when we actually do get a reading, we
Right.
can take it for, you know, that it's real, you know, that it's not fake. I guess the shielding in this place is really well because, I mean, compared to a lot of the other places we've been to, this is great, you know. Most places have pretty high EMFs, so
Right.
that's going to be an asset to us tonight.
It's funny because I don't feel uneasy like I did when we were up here taking pictures. It's very calm.
Yeah. I mean, there's still noises.
Did y'all hear that?
It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
where's that at?
In the hall.
In the hall.
Oh.
I'm looking for one.
Can you make that noise again for us, please?
Just had a spike to 2
Really?
right here. Which is the highest reading I've had. Now it's back down to 1. Where'd you go? Can you do that? Keep doing that. Are you taking energy from my flashlight? No, it's just a constant one, but it spiked to 2, and my flashlight was flickering.
Step back and ask it to move the stuffed animal or the ball.
Okay. Hey, can you come over here and move the ball or the stuffed animal? Oh wow, now it's way low. Now it's on 0 over here.
Come this way again. Let's see.
Zero.
It's not there anymore?
No. Did I scare you?
What was that?
Sound like you. Sound like you had in it.
Can you say that again? Sound like a female, yeah.
Yeah. You heard it too then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you a woman?
Is that you that made that noise?
No.
Are you a woman? Or are you a little girl? Or are
What
you
was
a
that?
little boy?
You hear this?
I heard that.
It's right here.
Is it in
It's
there?
all right here. Yeah, at the end of the hall. Just walk down here just a little bit.
I spread out a little bit, guys. You're right there. Stay about 3 feet, 4 feet away from each other.
Okay. Just walked into
Can you knock on the wall for us, please? Let us know that you're here.
Did you just hear something? Faint.
Right there.
Yeah,
That's where I keep hearing it from.
Where?
This room.
in that one.
I'm going to just step in your front hall.
Oh,
What?
over here. Sorry, it's there. You're right here. Can you make that noise again for us, please?
Hi, and here's the evidence that we have collected from the Mason House Inn. We have 4 EVPs for you. This one will be the first. Right around in this area, you will hear something answer one of the girl investigators. I think it says yeah or something, mumble something, and then right afterwards, you can hear you know you want to. So check this out, guys.
Again with the shaking of the bed.
I know you don't want to do it.
Did you feel that?
Yeah, the bed just shakes.
Alright, for this second EVP I'm playing for you, it's kind of a long clip, but if you listen to it, there seems to be some breathing throughout the whole thing that just keeps happening, and nobody should have been that close to my voice recorder at that time. These breaths, some of them are small, long, just various different breathing, so check it out and tell me what you guys think.
You figured out? Yeah, I can't.
What's up?
Can you help me with your voice recorder?
Is it on?
Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here.
Time.
Should be able to just look.
Play.
You have to let go? There we are. Thank you very much.
Alright, I'll put this here for a second. Get a temperature. Is there anybody in this room that would like to communicate with us? Can you tell us your name?
This is at the end of the investigation. While we were in the hallway, we were asking some questions, and we seemed to get a response. We're not sure exactly what that response was, but we seem that there's a response there. So check this out.
0.
It's not there anymore?
No. Did I scare you?
What was that?
I don't like you. Sound like yeah, didn't it?
Can you say that again? Sound like a female, yeah.
Yeah. You heard it too.
Is it going? This is our fourth and final EVP. This is a continuation of us being in the hallway. We're asking even more questions, and we seem to get another response. So this one is pretty interesting as well. So hope you guys like it.
You heard it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you a woman?
Is that you that made that noise?
No.
Are you a woman? Or are you a little girl? Or are
What
you
was
a
that?
little boy?
You hear this?
I heard that.
It's right here.
Is it in there?
It's all right here, yeah. At the end of the hall.
Hey, can you come here?
Some of the evidence that we collected other than EVPs during this investigation was some photo evidence. I believe that some of it could be possible matrixing, but the other ones that we circled here seem to be pretty amazing. There seems to be something in the shape of a cat's face or head, and then if you look above it, you can also tell that there seems to be, kind of in the light areas, a hooded face or creature. And then on the lower right hand side there seems to be some possible matrixing of a shape of a baby. You have to look really close to check it out. Here on this other picture we also have like it looks like a full body of something that we caught in this photo. It has a hood over it. So just kind of look a little bit closer and see if you guys can see that. And hope that you guys enjoy these. As for the Mason House Inn, it was a great investigation. We seem to have some personal experiences that were going on there. It seems to be some paranormal activity that started kicking up there for sure towards the end of the investigation. I can't say for sure that if the Mason House Inn is definitely for sure haunted, but there's definitely paranormal stuff going on in that place.